Welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn video. I'm your host Brad. Hopefully you enjoy this video, this walk along Marillion Road Hill, and then we'll see where else we decide to go afterwards. It is 10:16 a.m. on Tuesday, May the 16th, 2023. It is currently 27 degrees Celsius. One of those sunny overcast days, but mainly sunny. So we'll walk along Marillion Road Hill, see what we can get. There's your Innisfail Bowls Club. A shout out to Geelong Walks, who's been watching a few of my videos lately. Thanks for watching. Been enjoying watching her videos. Feel free to jump on her channel and give her a like, subscribe, comment. Let her know that you're from Bestestimes Reborn. I put it on there. Let her know. Okay, so we're across the road. Sorry if the microphone makes some weird noise every now and then. Postal worker delivers our mail and stuff for people who live overseas watching the videos. That's what our Australia Post drivers look like. Oh, this is going to be awkward to get down. Okay, right along where the shops are, the bottom of Marillion Road Hill, the bridge end. A lot of workers along here. Something's being done over there. There used to be a photo studio. There was a butcher here. There's the bridge back there in the Bowls Club. I'll show the bridge meat sign. People have asked to see it. Starting to fade a lot. It'd be good if someone would replenish it, rejuvenate it, whatever, fix it up. It's your Com North Computer Systems along here. I don't know if that still exists, but the sign's there. And there used to be Seriously Accounting up here. I think that's still there. And this is still here. Show that while it's still here. Good to show. Looks like the accountant's still there. That fixes. Might turn the microphone around soon, so it doesn't rub against my shirt. A lot better. We'll see. Alright, there used to be a crossing down here, and there still should be a zebra crossing. They got rid of it a while back down there. So, it's a pretty steep hill. So bear with me, I'm going to turn this microphone around. Give me a sec. Anyway, so we'll keep going up here. There's back where we just come from. The shops. Down the Bowls Club and the bridge. Like that. So we're not really going to show people's houses. Whatever you see on the side, you see on the side. People are parked on the footpath, which is no fun. Not really safe for me. It means I have to go out on the road, which there's not a huge amount of room to do. This whole footpath needs replacing. Yeah. So I'm getting looks off the chappy. I wish they'd do this at Gundy Hill. Put all that up, concrete and all that, stop the weeds from going through, and then just look after it. Pressure wash it regularly. Over Gundy Hill would be great. Yeah. 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 Cool. Could have went around this side. Yeah, it didn't want to slip over. That's what I made expecting me to do. But anyway, so yeah, some quite nice looking places on this side, on the right hand side. Walking up here. Up here. We'll show as much detail as we can. whatever shows on either side is what we see a lot of the time. Because you've got to think of people's privacy, their houses and all that. So back where we just came from. Okay, now we've got Horizon levelling on. So I just had to go over Fitzgerald Street. Which used to be the Fitzgerald Street store down there to my left. And around the corner and down the end. And then if you go to the right, you can end up down at Coronation Drive. Very steep hills. So we won't be taking them today. Big dog. So we'll continue our walk up here. Show as much as we can show. See where the water tower shop used to be and the one that the Shums used to own, Norm Shum's parents. And the water tower itself, you can see that. I did walk along here a year or so ago doing a live stream, but it wasn't very clear, so that's why I'm coming along here. Yeah, you can see where the footpath needs replacing all the way along. Let's go up to the water tower shop. Might cross over and have a quick look at the water tower while we're at it. The water tower was built from 1933 to 1934 by the Van Leeuwen brothers. So it was built in 1933 to 1934 by the famous, locally, Van Leeuwen brothers, who made the Shire Hall and other places around town. So that's a bit of history of that. While I'm here, have a quick look. A little overgrown, not overly looked after. Do it a good clean, but anyway, quite a big building. There you go. Okay, cross back over. There's the old water tower shop, which is now somebody's residence. People live in there. Wow. Back where we just come from before, and where we're going, the bus stop. No places for sale up there, but there's your old water tower shop. Got the water tower shop still written on the outside. We can read it just a little bit. See what the payphone says. Usually they have things written there. No, it's been taken off there. Where it used to say the water tower shop. There's Meridian Road, corner of Benwell. Not the most accurate thing in the world, but it's there. So, nice flowers across there, yellow flowers. It's a nice bit of it where you can see a good view across here, but because this camera hasn't got zoom, you won't be able to show it properly. There's no point in going across to it. Across there, next to the place. Well, in between the two places that are for sale, really. It might be worthwhile. Yeah, we'll cross over, have a quick look. While we can, up to these cars. Back where we just come from. Up there, and then we'll set a few settings. When this camera did an update the other day, it reset it to factory, So I lost on my normal settings that I had set, so bear with me. Yeah, there should be a fence here, but there's a really nice view. You can see up the Palmerston and all that from here. So take a couple of photos while I'm at it. And if I remember, I'll insert them into the video so you can have a look at the view as best as I can, one-handed. Alright, well I'm going to connect to the app and see what I can set. So try and get my settings back the way they were so we can see things better. Connect. So I want autofocus on and things like that. That's another reason why I got to change the settings. And keep going. Should be set right now. A few people coming along. We can only show what we can show. So this is Benmore Street. It's one I'm about to cross. We're currently on Marillion Road. Benmore Street here. I might go to the top of Benmore, the top of the hill part, and just have a quick look. Just show over it. Basically where the driveway is, just here. Just show over the top of it. Random Coles trolley. Yeah, we'll look over the top there. There you go. Back on to Marillion Road once we get out of Benmore. Benmore starts again down over the hill and stuff. It doesn't go straight down, it breaks a couple of places. Okay. So we'll keep going along Marillion Road. Show what we can. Okay, that's for sale. All these places, some places are for sale. So we'll be careful walking past these people. Yeah, all these footpaths really need doing up. Oh, I think these might be Jehovah's Witnesses doing their thing, going around. Oh, good on them. At least they're out doing stuff in the community. As long as they're not forceful. You know, yeah, it looks like it, all the 7-day burners. So I've got nothing against people doing that. Just don't force your ways on people. That's how I see it. And leave room for people to walk. And they get their pamphlets. One thing I do respect with it is they give it a go. You know, a lot of the churches don't get out there in the community and do too much. So, but where are these people when there's cyclones and floods and different things? That's the other thing. Okay, we'll go across Bartle Street. B-A-R-T-L-E, Bartle. There's Bartle Street down there, and there's where we just come from. Now, I always show respect for people who get out in the community and do stuff like they do, even if they're door knocking and they annoy people and all that. It's out there giving it a go. You know, treat them with respect. Say no thank you or whatever. Don't just be nasty and kick them out. You know, have some respect. They're still human beings. But anyway, let's just keep going around. Oh, there's bananas on the ground over there. Bananas. A bit of a garden happening there. I haven't walked along here properly for years and years and years. Only that one time when I did the live stream. Like I've walked other parts, but this part No, the hilly parts, no. Coming up on where the Seventh-day Adventist Church was at one stage. It's been a few different places. Praise Chapel had it for a bit. I'd love to go up there and see inside it. It'd be nice. Yeah, this sort of railing here they could put where that sort of a lookout part is. Yeah, wouldn't go astray. So we're coming up on Shoe Street. Shoe Street to my left, Shoe Street to my right. Yeah, very hilly, very steep. We'll try and show you how steep it is. It's hard to tell on camera, but trust me, it's steep. Okay, let's continue along. Where we can. Yeah, there's an old church up there, which I know the Seventh-day Adventist had for years, but I don't know if it was built for them. I'd love to go up there, but I don't think you really meant to, because people live in there. Well, I don't know, they still do, but I did see it up for sale at one stage a few years ago, and you could see inside it. You could see it had been done up into a house. Like, I'd love to walk up that pathway there, where that fence is. There used to be a driveway up there. I don't know if that's from the other side. Well, that might be the driveway for it there. A house with it. Might go and explore slightly. Now you got to respect people's privacy. When you do these sort of videos. Yes, that guy gave me an odd look in that truck. Like a real bullfed look. As they do. I'm used to it. Don't like it, but I'm used to it. Yeah. I don't know if you really meant to go up here. But you can see how overdone it over. Anyway, we'll just explore slightly. You know, respect for people's rights and that. Yeah, I'm sure this used to be a proper driveway years ago. Let's see if it would have been a rectory or something back in the day. No. Just have a look from here, that's all. As far as we'll go. But yeah, you can see what I mean. Really nice old looking church. And you can see that people live there. So we'll continue on back down. So don't come up here. You've seen it, what you can legally show from what I've shown. I'd love to get permission to have a look in there. If anyone knows the people who live in there, and they can get proper permission, don't just say you can get permission when you can't. They don't want to turn up there and knock on the door and they tell me to push off. It'd be awesome to get some photos and videos of it. Inside and outside, all around it. I'd love to know the history of it. If anyone knows the history of that building, what church it was way back. So you can plenty of seeing it from Reborn Road, as you can see here. You used to be able to see it a bit more. But I know it was definitely Praise Chapel had it for a bit, and Seventh-day Adventist before that. A bit of a cross thing up there. Don't know if that shows up on video, hopefully it does. Well, you can see it a bit more from this angle. From down here, what you can see from the road. And that, but yeah. Interesting, but if anyone knows any of the proper history of it, when it was built, any of that, please let me know in the comments section. Or if they have any old photos of it. Put it on old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Be much appreciated. Any history in that. Some nice flowers. Yeah, we always like to stop and look at the flowers, show the nice scenery, the beauty that's around us, as I say. It's always good to have a look and check it out. You can see back at the church now, the old church. And there you go. Whew. The old Higham house on the corner of Clancy and Reborn Road. It's been up for sale a few times. Higham Dodds and Associates and that had their business from there. They were they call them surveyors. Yeah, that was surveyors and that. 85 Marillion Road. Got someone who owns it now and they live in it, so we won't show too much out of privacy. And coming on up on Tropical Vets, we've got Clancy Street, so we'll go. Like, we won't be showing the school due to being a school day unless there's no kids around, just for safety of the children. Just common sense. It's all good. There's your Clancy Street. It's up there, really steep. I'm not going to walk up there and show the edge. No, not good for my health. So I won't do it. This needs a good fixing up. This retaining wall. Wow. But there's your Tropical Vet. And you can see through there that white car, that's on Coronation Drive. And you got the old Shell service station. Custom Line Computers was in there for a while. Been a few different things in there. There's your Dalingia, however you say it. Independent primary schools, you can't show much of that. That was been a few different things over the years, but there's your sign for it. And there's the old service station, which I've shown in many videos over the time, so I won't go over there. And then we're coming up on Blue Care. Blue Care's right here. The old house. Turned into Blue Care. It's quite nice. The Blue Care sign. We're coming up on where the Jehovah's Witnesses had their gospel hall, or what they call it. I forget what they call it, but anyway, for a fair while there. And it's Harvey Street, Heavey, Harvey, I don't know. And there's where Daryl Canole had his repair business for years. Canole Electronics. They fix TVs, radios, video, DVD players, VCRs, all that stuff. There's the No Through Road. I've ridden through there on scooter videos. You can have a look. Jeez, Innisfail State School, just quickly show. That'll do. Yeah, this is where Jehovah's Witnesses had their place. It's been turned into 2 flats. And Jehovah's Witnesses got their building around the corner now. But you can see my East Innisfail scooter videos. Yeah, I show that. I actually stop and show it. And I've shown the outside the school before on videos that I've done on the weekend or school holidays and things like that over the time. So bear with me. Coming up on where Bodner's store used to be. See that there? It's been turned into a house for years. There was a Thai restaurant there for a while. There was a place that made screen printed t-shirts and signs and different things. For a while I was in there. Yeah. So they're doing some work there. Carmel Street. Jehovah's Witnesses are just up there, just past that grey ute. The next place up from there where the nicer garden is. Oh, we'll go up there. Yeah, might as well. See we're here. A quick look. This is Carmel Street. It goes to Hickory Street and then Lower Hickey. Yeah, Hickey and Lower Hickory, I think it is. So we'll just walk past the Jehovah's Witnesses place. Kingdom Hall, I think that's what they call it. We'll soon find out. Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, just quickly show it. If you do this sort of videos, you've always got to show respect. People's privacy and all that, and just a bit of common sense. So if you're showing straight ahead and a house shows, well, there's nothing much you can do about it, but you don't just turn and face it a lot of the time. It's just better. Some people get upset over that when you do that sort of thing. Yeah, Lower Hickey Street there. The one on the corner. Okay, so we've shown enough of that. The garden needs a little bit of work, but it's still nice. So Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, yeah, Kingdom Hall. 7-Day Adventists, they moved out to Lawrence Road, out past Oak Street. You get out Oak Street over Gundy, and that, and you'll see it. If you're ever looking for it, yeah, they built that in the early 2000s, late 90s. The new building, the Seventh-day Adventist one, the Jehovah's Witness one. I think that might have been built early 2000s as well. I'm not too sure. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment section, please. If they've got any photos of it. Old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Any historical photos, or even new, old. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Okay, so this is the old botanist store. It's just sad that all these corner stores closed down and stopped being corner stores. They are pretty good. Been to them many times over the years. You can see where the Express t-shirts sign there, which is old history there. Don't know if the Thai restaurant sign's still on there. Not too sure. Yep, it is still there. Thai restaurant sign. Dinky Thai, the healthy alternative. Well, we're going to go down to the butcher and all that and get a drink. So we'll keep walking along here as much as we can. Show what we can show. We might go down past Empower Church and then down one of the side streets to Coronation Drive and back up there, or we might go across the bridge and down over River Avenue. We'll see how I feel at the time. But we're definitely going to go to the shop and get a beverage. It's quite hot. And if the camera overheats, well then, yeah, we'll deal with that when we can. See what happens. I don't think the East Innisfail preschool is in use anymore. The old preschool. I'm not too sure with that one. Doesn't look like it. A lot of them got turned into preps, like the Gundy one, but the Central State School one wasn't in use last time I went past it. Might mosey on over in a minute. See what we can see of the signage and that. It's just over there behind those two trees. Wait for all the traffic. Fair bit of it. Marion Road used to be the Bruce Highway back in the day. The main highway. So we'll have a look. The old East Innisfail preschool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in use at all. Just sad. Buildings getting wasted and that. Yeah, we'll show the signage. Because it's closed, it's fine. Just show it. There's not much in there. Yeah, there's your signs. It doesn't even say it's Innisfail preschool anymore, like it used to. Yeah. So I'm going back across soon. Through the road. Show what we can show. There's usually dogs up here, so try and avoid them as much as we can. This one will take a while to edit and upload, so bear with me. You'll probably see it like 3 or 4 days after I've recorded it. It'll come up. Okay. Let you hear some of the surroundings. I'll go quiet for a bit as we get to the next street. Look where we just come from. currently 10:48. Still says 27 degrees Celsius. Place is coming along on the other side of the road, to my left. I'll show that. Postal worker. Coming up on Marty Street. Gonna cross over Marty Street soon. This is a storage place. Used to be a place where they made sheds and things, and it's been a whatchamacallit for a while there. A service station way back, like the other one. The reason why there were service stations along here, like I've said, was because it was the highway. There's your postal worker. Not as friendly as the postal workers, you get out of our way. Quite friendly, the ones out our way. There's down to Coronation Drive. There's your Marty Street, to the left. And we'll keep going along. Show where the furniture shop and that used to be, the blue and yellow building, which last time I went past was a Jewish place, Jewish church. This here, what I can say is Fordyce. If you know, you know. Fordyce's. Korean driver. Aramax. Yeah, this was Furniture World, this one up here. A fair few years, and they moved to where they are now. Been for like 20 years or so. At just down from KFC on the Bruce Highway, Edith Street. Okay. So I wonder if this still is the church. I wonder. We'll soon find out if it's still there. The next big thing's the butchers. Let's see. I don't think so. All the chairs are all packed up and it's all closed up. Yeah, I don't think they're still using it. It's just storage now. So, stuff written on there. Done 316 and all that. And there you go. The old CSE chairs in there. The white one's over on the other side, which I can't see. Someone must have bought it or something. I don't know. Back where we just came from, there's the postie again. So we'll continue on our merry way. We might turn back if we can see the Furniture World sign still there. Yeah, you used to be able to see a sign up here, but I don't know, can't see it anymore. From something from years and years and years ago. And there used to be one on the other side too. You could still read it for years, but I forget what it said. I don't know. Yeah. If anyone knows what this was before it was Furniture World, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any photos of it as something else, please let me know on old and new Innisfail photos. Accept the rules, because Facebook itself will say nope. They'll reject the request if you don't. Yeah, if you don't accept the rules. It's just no swearing, keep it G-rated, no bullying. It's those sort of rules. It's all good rules. Used to be East Innisfail Bakery up here, which is long gone. It's all, and there was Barry Reef Fish and Chips. Now it's all the butcher along here. And you had Alvarez's store diagonally across from there. Yeah, the old Alvarez. Joe Alvarez and his son Manuel. Joe was a classic. I think this place next to it that they built is for disability people, as far as I can remember from last time I scooted along here and looked. And this here used to be a deluxe paint place. So on with this car is, you can tell it's old industrial. I think it might have been a servo mechanic or something at one stage as well. Some you can just tell. But yeah, people live in there now, so I won't show too much. Yeah, Midway Butchers and Somerset Builders is up there where Alvarez used to be. So this is Turner Street. We'll have a look at the sign where it shows what this building's all about. New specialist disability accommodation. Yeah, I'm glad they put it here too. Glad they built places like that. Good for the community. Good for people who need it. It's awesome that they've done stuff like this. You can see inside their own pictures why they've done it. Inquire now. So you can have a look. Certified B Corporation. NDIS. Midway Butcher sign. I'll take a quick photo of that sign. So bear with me. Butchers. As much as we can of the outside, but there is cars, so they'll probably want to back out shortly. I think that little one wants to. Alright, we'll just go in there, do what I gotta do, get my drink, and I'll be back. Just pause the recording as we get up there. Drink. Now we're coming up on Rita Street, and we'll show over to where Alvarez's store used to be, across there. Might actually walk across there. So this one's Rita Street. To my right. Trying to have my drink shortly. Yeah, this is where Alvarez's store used to be. Somerset. Yeah, Somerset Building Company Proprietary Limited. Wonder what it says on here. You can see like a railway line thing there. I know that was always there. I don't remember ever noticing it when Alvarez had it. There's a good clean up, but anyway. Dump all their phone books there. Yeah, 173 Million Road. A waste of phone books. Anyway. Free Telstra Wi-Fi is here. Available for everyone. So I wonder if they still have Telstra Air. Probably not. Just use that instead. Okay. We might go down. We've shown in Power Church before. So we might just go down Rita Street onto Coronation Drive and then head along to the bridge. Might be the easiest way to do it. To Rita Street. Yeah, be the best way. Used to be big. I think it was like a mango tree or something here for years. And you'd see so many birds in those trees. And this is back where we just come from. Back to the old Alvarez. We'll keep heading on down. So what we can show. Suburbia, so I expect the dogs. Lucky they got a big fence. Or I'd certainly be turning back. Multiple dogs. Dogs should be trained to only go off at people that are coming into the yard. If you're on the road, shouldn't be an issue. Auburn Street, I would say that's A-U-B-U-R-N Street. There's this one here. So you can see a little bit of East Innisfail suburbia. Stay on Reeder Street. Don't know, there's a little dog in one of the other streets. I think it's Cooch Street. It's friendly, but it sort of jumps all over you. Which, as you can imagine, can get a little much when you're trying to record. So we'll continue on. We'll mosey on down here and get on to Coronation Drive. There's lot chooks off in the distance, and other birds. I wonder if this place is up for sale, what this sign's all about. I know it was at one stage years ago. I used to walk around here a lot for exercise. I think it's just a builder sign. Yeah, this house is... I'd love to know the history of this house if anyone knows. I won't show for too long for privacy. Yeah, it's at the corner of Turner and Coronation Drive. Just out of interest, it'd be interesting to know. Riverside Bed and Breakfast, right there. So that's a bed and breakfast. B&B on the corner. There you go. So we'll get in here. Makes me think of hashtag emo Eli down here, and hashtag the suitcase. I think it was called the suitcase. They were both filmed on location down here, parts of it. Yeah, EMO ELI, or one word. Hashtag emo Eli. Short films. And the suitcase, or I think that's what it was called. If not, please correct in the description. I mean in the comment section. Put a link to it. And that. Oh, if it's still on YouTube, I'll put it up there. I'll put a link in the description or somewhere so you can find it. It's worth having a look. Or look at Bestestimes films on YouTube and on Facebook. Some recommended YouTube walkers that I recommend. Geelong Walks, which is down in Victoria, in Australia. Action Kid, he's all over the place, but mainly based in New York, but goes to a lot of different places. Lately he's been in Hawaii and Seattle, places like that. And then there's Johnny Strides. Let them all know that you've been recommended to them by Bestestimes Reborn. And then there's the Ken Continuum. The Ken Continuum and Johnny Strides. They're both Canadian-based YouTubers from Toronto, but Johnny Strides does go over to Thailand and different places. He does travel. Ken Continuum mainly stays in Toronto, but they're well worth watching. Highly recommended channels. We watch them a lot. You'll see my name pop up in the live chat quite regularly on their things. Alright, well I'm going to have a rest and I'll be back. Okay, we're off again on our walk. Just had a bit of a rest. Had to unplug the external microphone because there's a little bit of rain. What it does is it plugs into the side of the camera and stops the water resistance. So I need it to be water resistant, so if there's too much wind noise and that, I'll have to put music over it, but I'll try and avoid that as much as I can so that you can hear the surroundings and you can hear what I've got to say. So I'm just going to show this sign here with the name of this park. I don't know how to say it. I know how to say John Termine Park, the rest of it. G-I-O-V-A-B-A-T-T-I-S-T-A. I'm not going to butcher the name out of respect. Okay, let's continue on. Battery's had a bit of a charge, it's up to 70%, so that should get us back to town and the River Avenue direction. So we're going to go over the Centenary Bridge. We'll be up to that shortly. Hopefully everything's showing up loud and clear. That's a nice pathway along here. Best to come earlier in the day though. Bit cooler. They're still not bad this time of the year. It is now currently 11:34 AM. Sun's come back out. It's one of those sun overcast rain days. So if the sun stays out long enough, I might get the external microphone out if it gets too windy. See some butterflies, moths and things flying around here. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. Alrighty then, show the tree canopy. Wow, it's quite nice along here. When it's looked after and it's being cut back, things are being trimmed regularly. And when it's not, well, it's quite horrible. Certain times of the year there can be lots of mosquitoes along here too, so wear insect repellent. Highly recommended. No bins along here, so be prepared for that too. The council's taken out the bins and haven't replaced any in the parts that I've seen today. Mango Tree Caravan Park right there. Used to be a lot of mango trees at the back here. I don't know if they're still there. Johnston River to my right. It's hard to see from here due to all the plants and stuff, but there's the bridge. See where the cars are going across up there. If you want to see the whole thing along here, you can on my scooter videos and that. There's the Johnston River through there. Not going to walk down there though. Sometimes there's unsavoury types hanging around, so we'll mosey on up here and we'll go up these stairs. Very steep, so if you have issues walking up and down stairs, don't. You can go further up, which is still not the best the way they've done it. Should be a pathway all the way along up there for people with mobility scooters and wheelchairs and whatever else, and for bikes and all that. But anyway, you can walk your bike up here on these. I've done that with the scooter. Put it in that gutter type thing and go along. I've done that going up and down. Just make sure you've got decent brakes. And there's down where we just come from. I think there might be mango trees there, if anyone knows. That's your frangipani trees, and there's oranges or whatever they are. Yeah. So this is your Centenary Bridge. Yeah, see, there's no way to get along here from down further where they've made the track go to. It's more for people wanting to go out to Marillion or back on over to Innisfail. But that's where we just come from anyway, down there. We'll sail along the bridge. I would like it if Main Roads or the council or somebody would put a railing here, it'd be a lot safer. So there's a railing on both sides, good quality railing that can't be ruined by people. Sort of where these markings are here for the side impaired. Make it a lot safer. It's quite windy when the trucks go past. Anyway, here's your Johnson River. You can actually see down to the bottom of the river in certain spots. Don't know how well that'll show up on camera, but you might be able to see. You can see the rocks on the bottom. With the naked eye, I can see it. It probably can't on camera. Stop and get a photo. Number 3. Always recommend the more photos you get, more chance you got of getting what you really want. Anyway, sorry about the cocaine sound. I'll keep moseying on along. Back where we just came from. The other side. You can't really walk along. You can, but I wouldn't advise it, especially with the trucks and that. Only a little bit of room. It's not like this side. Okay. Centenary Bridge. There's stairs on this end as well. Older stairs. Oh, I think they might have redone the stairs. Like the other side where there's a bit of a thing where you can push a scooter or a bike or whatever down it. No real ramp though, so you get further down. So it's not accessible for disability people. There's your Endeavour Foundation. Close to top of sale. Oh. What's going to happen to the disability people that go there? The council is selling off assets, I'd say. I don't know, but it's owned by the Endeavour Foundation. So if anyone knows what's going on there, please let us know in the comment section, or hold on you in Innisfail photos on Facebook. So there's your River Drive, River Avenue, I mean. Along there, there's an art gallery over there too. Woodwork gallery. Woodwork art. And that, which is worth having a look at. On the left if you're coming from this direction, on your right if you're coming from town direction. Usually in a gallery sign outside if it's open. So you can see there's a bit of a ramp there, but here it's all those stairs, like the other ones. So if you go that way you can go to town, not walking. Get in a car and that will take you to town. The old high school, Reborn Recreational Centre in Stitch Street, places like that, cemetery, Kmart, Subway, Domino's Pizza, McDonald's. Keep going around, up and around the corner, you'll find Coles and you'll find Harvey Norman along this too. Hayman's Electrical, Salvation Army store near McDonald's. If you get to McDonald's, you're looking for the Salvo store, it's just back from there across the road. Okay, we've got these old stairs here, been here forever. I don't remember them not being here over the years. Back down to that Endeavour Foundation place over here. Might have a quick look. See, it looks like it may lift, it may go because it's up for sale, but the work is there, it makes it a bit harder. Bear with me, I might be able to get the microphone out again soon. The rain clouds have gone over. So we're under the Centenary Bridge now. Yeah, just show there, this is the workers. That's all we can show. There's no bin, so I'm just going to put this drink down for a sec. Get the microphone out. Pick it back up again. We're not leaving our rubbish behind. Okay, so we've got the external microphone back on. They should be able to hear me a lot better, a lot clearer. To my right's what they used to call Ben Bunda, but the Endeavour Foundation workshop. To my right, to my left is town direction. So you head down here and you'll get to town, get to all those places I just said before. Your KFC, McDonald's, Kmart, all that. In order, you'd find Stitt Street, where the Rome Recreational Centre is. Turn down there, turn left, down Stitt Street, go past the end, near the end of the old high school, and you'll find signs and that, the Rome Recreational Centre. Then keep going. If you don't turn off down there, you'll find Barry Reef Motel, Cemetery. The other side of the road, you'll find the Conservatorium of Music and a caravan park. Caravan park just before it. This is where the gallery is, 74 River Avenue. Definitely check it out if the sign's out. So 74 River Avenue. Definitely check it out. Tell them Brad from Old and New Innisfail Photos sent you. So yeah, you find the cemetery once you get past the Barry Reef Motel, and past there you find the Works Department. You go on the roundabout and take a right, you'll find the Chowway Hall, Indigenous. You'll find the town pool and up towards Woolworths. You keep going around, you'll find the Jubilee Bridge. Big concrete Jubilee Bridge. Then you'll find you go over East Innisfail where the Bowls Club is and where I've just walked. So the Jubilee Bridge is at the start of this video. You can check that out. But if you keep going and don't turn off at the roundabout and just keep going straight, you'll find waiting for the things to go past. You'll find Kmart. It's the corner of Clare and Ernest Street, because it becomes Ernest Street down there. Then you'll find Subway, Domino's, Memu Medical Centre, the Indigenous Medical Centre, Joanie Motors, McDonald's, BP Service Station. You go across Lily Street and you'll find Bedrock Cafe, is the next best one. Tropical Cartridges and Ink is definitely worthwhile place to go if you need photocopying done, or ink, or even a fax sent, or whatever, anything printing, laminating, all that. Talk to Tony, check him out. Tell him Brad from Old New Innisfail Photos sent you. Recommended. Yeah, he's really good. You go further down, you'll find the Vinnies. So Vincent de Paul, their thrift shop. And you got a takeaway place next to there, and just keeps going around. You got Roscoe's Pizza on the corner. Roscoe's Pizza, an Italian restaurant across from across from Hungry Jack's. And across from Hungry Jack's on Edith Street, you'll see Sepoy corner sign, and there's Coles Supermarket. It's gives you a bit of an idea what's around. People like to bag Innisfail, we haven't got much, but when you think of all the chain places that we actually do have, it's pretty good. Having Kmart, Subway, Domino's, Super Cheap Auto, BCF, you got your BP, your Metro, your Mobil, your Ampol, Puma, all these service stations. You got Woolworths and Coles, like I think I said Coles already, but anyway. You got Harvey Norman, you got Repco. So you got a lot of different places like that. There's probably more that I've missed. That all these places that you have in other towns and that, in other cities and places around. So that's pretty well. But you know, people complain about those places, but they employ local people. They give people a chance. You know, McDonald's, KFC, Hungry Jack's, and all that as well. So, but check out the little cafes in town too. There's a Rebel Coffee, which is supposed to be quite good. I'm not a coffee drinker, so can't say, but it's very popular. You see a lot of people go there. That's just down from KFC on the opposite side of the road, heading Cairns direction. So check that out. There's the Real Famishes Cafe. It's on the corner of Edith Street and Owen Street. You'll see that across from the Commonwealth Bank. Then there's Romage Cafe. That's pretty good. I do go there. They've got really nice chips and gravy. Highly recommend them. They're in the arcade. You go off Rankin Street near Woolworths. There's, I can't think of the name of it. There's one up Rankin Street not far away from the Shire Hall that's very popular. It's an Italian sort of place. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it at the moment. Can't remember everything in life, but yeah. So there's that. It says rough surface sign here. Yeah, this all needs to be redone. It's horrible along here. When you get further along, all the tree roots are growing through. Made it really bumpy. Not very accessible for wheelchair and mobility scooters. Look at it all. They just patch it up and it's just so bumpy. It's hard to really show on video how bumpy it is. Show the tree canopy as we do. And back where we just came from, where the rough surface sign is. Go along. Yeah, it's quite horrible to ride along here and to walk along here. A lot of people walk along here. It gets a lot of use and it's not safe. It's a very trip hazardy. So hopefully this is a sign of them completely doing it up. It would be amazing if they completely did it up. There's another rough surface sign. Yeah, it's a rough surface all the way along from that first sign down. And they need lighting along here too for night time. It's pitch black most of the time. On the actual pathway itself. On the road it's fine, but on the pathway, no. And there is potholes where you walk and that. Where you ride, I mean, over there in places. Found that out the hard way with the scooter. Probably haven't seen scooter videos for a while. Got to get a part from overseas for it, get it fixed up. But anyway, so yeah, we do have a lot of places locally that are worth going to. Even Bite Me Cafe in Edith Street, the fish and chip shop. That's pretty good. I buy hot chips from there at times. Highly recommend them. You get your chicken and salt. We got Best Chen in the arcade, which is a Asian food, like all your fried rice and things like that. Sapporo is that one I was trying to think of. Taste of Italy, the one near License. So you got that one. Yeah, there's a few around that are worth checking out. Support the locals, or as Putty would say, if you know, you know. But as he says, got to support the team. And my take on that is you've got to support the locals, which I agree with. I do. I support the locals whenever I can. If they don't have what I need, I have to buy off the internet. Well, nothing I can do about it. Another place I highly recommend is Leading Edge Electronics. It's not advertising for all these places. They're just places I recommend. It's not a sponsored video. But I highly recommend Leonard at Leading Edge Electronics. Tell him I recommended him. He's good for all your audio visual type stuff. Things like little cables and connections and even two-way stuff, CB radio stuff, shortwave radios. A lot of old tech that you don't even think he'd have. He has, like videotapes, blank videotapes and cassettes. A lot of the time, even little Walkmans type of thing. Yeah, he's pretty good and he's knowledgeable too. He knows his stuff. Trust me, I've done my testing where you ask them questions and that you know the answer to, see if they actually know the answer. I've done that a fair few times at different places. Malix is usually good for phones and even furniture and TVs and different things. If you go to Harvey and you can't find anything, then check out old mate. You check out Malix in Edith Street, or they got an entrance in Owen Street for the furniture. Yeah, they've got a fair variety of stuff, so definitely worth checking out. Bought phone cases and stuff from them lately at a couch. Been very impressed with the service. Really nice. So there's Bruce Highway to my left. Whew. River Avenue becomes Bruce Highway. We're coming up on that caravan park up here I was talking about in Stitt Street, where you'll find Ram Recreational Centre. That's to my left. This may end up a part 1 and a part 2 video because of the length of it, but bear with me. Feel free to watch them. Much appreciate it. So this is the River Drive Caravan Park coming up in front of us. I think they should put Ram Recreational Centre on the sign there on the corner. A proper one that doesn't blow around and get ruined. On the actual street sign would be good. It says the nursery, childcare, things like that on the Instant Street. You can go down there to get to it. You've got skateboarding, roller skating more so, tennis lessons, table tennis. I think they got pool tables, they got so much stuff that it's definitely worth going and having a look. Check it out. So this is the caravan park that I was talking about. I might actually go down and show you where that is, where Ram Recreational Centre is, give you an idea how to get there while we're at it. There's your signs for Innisfail, Japoon Road, South Johnson, Bruce Highway, Tully Townsville, Cronulla Park, so on and so forth. Wait for these vehicles. It can be quite busy being the highway, your local traffic and your traffic from other places. Here's your Stitt Street. What else has got? Oh, convenience stores written there, and that convenience store closed down probably 15, 20 years ago now. You got the nursery sign, the gym, can recycling, Johnston River, Johnston Region Land Care. There we go. There's a bin up here. Good. I think that the Mormons have their building as part of the old. They have the old office admin building as their church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yeah, I see the sign's still there. And you got the Johnston Region Landcare Group Inc. Yep, Inc. to Stitt Street. Show you what's here. And you got the Green Army of the Reborn project, and you got JWAL, Johnston Water and Land, caring and managing our land and water through there. This was all the Innisfail State High School for years, even in the 1950s and 60s and stuff. My mum went there in the 60s. So, and then you got in the old library there's TERRAIN, and yeah, all these different places here. Just stop for a sec so you can read it. There's someone standing there, so I can't do too much land care, all that. The old convenience store, the old shop there, and that up here. Put this in one of the bins. Go through there. The old admin for the high school. Let's put this in one of the bins. It's the old admin for the high school. So yeah, the Church of Jesus Christ still Latter-day Saints. Visitors welcome. It's got their meeting times and that on the door. So this is the old admin for the high school. There's the old corner store, convenience store as they put on there. Wow. We'll mosey on over here where a block, because there's not much left of the old high school now. They've demolished a lot of it, the stuff that's not in use. They could do all this up because people are hiring out parts. Might be an idea, because all these streets would have been here back in the 50s and 60s. But you can see all the tree roots and how horrible it is here. Yeah, it's not the safest. Especially when you've got childcare across the road and you've got the gym in the old cupboard area and that. Yeah, there's the old A block and that. That was there when my mum went there. Yeah, far out. Wouldn't go running around through that, not the safest. You got Reborn Recreational Centre with the old student centre. You can see it there. See the yellowy orange ute. Wow. Yeah, look at all these tree roots through here. Wasn't anywhere near this bad when I went to the school. Of course they looked after it back then because it was being used. Everything was for the school. There's a Reborn recreational sign coming up too. But there's where the old tuck shop and all that was, canteen, whatever you want to call it, that's gone. The old art rooms that when I was in school, they're gone. And all that. There's the old covered area. That all needs to be looked after around it and that. Yeah, Reborn Recreational Centre. Random coals trolley. Got to show the random coals trolley in a random location. So we've done 7 kilometres walk so far, but that's from home. So I've done 7 kilometres. What it says. So that's Storm Fitness, Strength and Conditioning, 2 Stitt Street. So you can have a look at the sign because you never know what will happen, if it'll change. Wow, this is horrible through here. Yeah, it shouldn't be like this, especially seeing parts are being used. I think the council or somebody would do something about it. Have a look back where I just walked. It's an obstacle course, basically. Yeah, and I see a lot of backpackers coming down here because the old special school is the backpackers now. At the end of Stitt Street. Oh, this bird here. See if it'll stay there. It'll probably fly off. This big one. When I get closer to it, we'll go quiet and see if it'll stay. Get up closer to it. As long as it doesn't attack. Huh. Got fairly close to it, really. The old letterbox from the old principal's house that used to be here. Used to be in this spot here. This would have been partly his driveway, I guess. Oh, someone's walking along on the other side. I wonder if this person's going to the Reborn Recreational Centre. I wonder. They're going to turn. There's your recreational centre signage. This way down the driveway. So I wonder if they put this out every day or it's just left there. I wonder. It's pretty cool what they've done, these people. There's Jones Street, Jones, Jones. I wonder if that's whether his solar panel still works. Let's have a look. Well, it lights up. No, don't think so. Yeah, solar lights don't last very long, sadly. They should. Be nice to go and have a look in here. In this driveway. Nice that the council or whoever owns the whole thing, Shire, would do it up, do the driveway up for him. He's probably spending a fair quid to do this place, so yeah, interesting. This is just how you get down to it. I'll show you and then turn off and go back. You can park out the front. I think you can park down here too, I'm not too sure. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I might be able to see once we get up there. I know Ryan and his family park up here. The old woodwork and metal shop, metal classrooms and all that. Over there. Just trashed. They'd have looked after it. It could have been reused for something else if it was fully closed off properly. Oh, there's a crop duster. I guess, or it might be one of the ones that go and drop off parachuters and that. There is ones that do that, and hang gliders and all that. So yeah, if you come down here, you'll find. I think there used to be a tennis court in there. Yeah, back in the day. So this is where recreational centre is. I don't know if it's even open at the moment, but just have a quick look on the outside. Yeah, this is where recreational centre is. Bit of a car park there, so you might be able to park in there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. What I've seen of it on the inside on videos and that, it looks like it's worth coming to. So if you want to check it out, certainly do. Check out Recreational Centre on YouTube. Check it all out. And Ryan Melita and that, and check it out on Facebook. I know he's got a Recreational Centre Facebook group. And then you got the Ryan Melita YouTube channel. Put on there that Bestestimes Reborn sent you. Or Brad from Bestestimes Reborn recommended it. Yeah, I know they've got tennis lessons sometimes, so I don't know, they might be closed off for tennis lessons now. They have skate lessons, they have all these different things. They're going to actually have all these clubs in there soon too, with where you can do like your card games, like your Dungeons and Dragons and all that type of stuff. It's been advertised just lately, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, I will mosey on out of here. So we've shown that. And a bit of a plug. Someone really putting a lot into the community. I appreciate that. Been wanting someone to do that for years. Couldn't do it myself financially, but it's good that he's out there in the community doing it. So I might actually take a photo while I'm here. Take a quick photo of the old student centre. I got a lot of memories there. I did sound there. I was a DJ in there for a while when the Christian Outreach Centre had their skating in there. Okay, should we go down Jones Street or should we go back down Stitt Street where we just came? Jones. We'll go Jones. This will be a 2 or 3 part video. Yeah, I don't think you can just stay as one. No. But yeah, I might get a photo of the signs too, just to show it. Show where it is. I'll edit that later and put it up. Someone going to turn in here, no. There we go. Now I've set it where a friend of mine can view my location and check it out. So we're going to go down Jones Street, head down that way. Oh mate, taxi driver. There's Stitch Street towards the highway, and there's towards Tropical Coast Palms and the Backpackers. It used to be the special store. So we'll head down Jones Street. So down here as best as we can, just showing straight ahead because of people's privacy, of course, as mentioned before. Sometimes it's better to walk down the middle of the street for safety in case a dog comes out. You can go the opposite side. These have been built when I was in high school, these ones here. As far as I can remember, they're the ones in the 90s. So we'll continue on down here. It's getting quite warm. Look at the cloud formations. I always like checking out the clouds. Yeah. So it says 7.39 kilometres now. I think I've done longer than that. See what it gets to later. It's still a long distance, a fair walk. So the longest I've done for videos that's been measured through apps and things like that was 19 kilometres each way with a walk on my old channel. So it's 40 kilometres all up. So it was 20 kilometres to get to the well, that includes getting to the location and doing the video and then the walk home. Yeah. But the actual video was about 10 kilometres long. And then there was the walk home. So something like that anyway. It was a long time ago. So you got all backpackers walk down here from town. Going to the hostel. That's what that person was before, and then this one coming up here. Yeah. Show some privacy when she gets up closer. As you do, out of respect. Hey, how you going? Get off the road, there's a car coming. You can see where houses have been removed from here, where there was houses before. Some houses that I remember being here are gone. Like here, and just back further. She won't show due to people's privacy and that, but yeah, there you go. Frangipani tree. Really nice flowers on frangipani trees at the right time of the year. Really nice. So we're coming up near Black's Funerals. Black's Funerals is on the corner to my left. We might quickly show that from the outside, unless there's a funeral happening, then we won't, of course, out of respect. And that street that goes across the end of this is Scullin Avenue. You got the cemetery across from there. Nice flowers in the yard of Black's Funerals. Nice garden, yeah, really nice place. Highly recommended. Good people too. What I've seen from the funerals I've been to there. Yeah, really good. There's your cemetery Black's funerals. You get cemetery across from there. I have been asked to take video of the cemetery, but I don't know how appropriate that is, whether it's really legal, so I won't. There's Black's funerals anyway. You get an idea of the funeral home up there. The chapel and crematorium, 18 Scullin Avenue. Whew. Yeah, it's crazy hot. Public notices, let's see what these public notices are. Any unauthorised monumental or other work constructed without council approval will be removed. No dogs allowed in cemetery. There we go. So we can pan across. General approval must be obtained for any works on graves or other than cleaning. Yeah, other than cleaning. Fair enough. Council's got to make their money somehow with it. I'm sure they do. What will we do? Just don't want to go past the daycare and don't want to see kids and that. Oh, we can show you this side of the road while we're going past. That's all fine. Show the cemetery side. So Scullin Avenue. We can't see any kids at the moment, so we'll show the Innisfail Community Preschool Kindergarten just from the outside for a sec. And that's it. Got the Uniting Church up here too to my left. Oh, to my right, sorry. Looks like another backpacker person coming. That's your cemetery there. All that. Show what we can as we walk along. Show when we get up to the Uniting Church and that. Uniting Church is quite nice looking. And the Barrier Reef hotel thing. We get up there. Nearly up to it. Yeah. Oh, CHIRO. Wonder what that's all about. What that place is. Chiro? Guess so. Council trucks and things up here. They're doing works. Oh, it looks like the caravan park's open for the part of the caravan club, whatever it's called. And there's Uniting Church. Nearly out of battery, so we'll stop once we get around the corner onto the highway. Thanks for watching. Just in case the battery runs out, feel free to check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check out Bestestimes Reborn on YouTube. Check the links in the description. Definitely check it all out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps. I use a road tech vehicles. There you go. Road tech. Most probably they're staying at the Barrier Reef. Often happens. But yeah, it looks like the caravan park's open again. Was closed for a while though. It's not powered, but you can dump your waste there, I think. But it's definitely. But when I rode through there was no powered sites. But it's all part of some caravan club, 4x4 thing, whatever. So there's your Scullin Avenue sign, cemetery, funeral director, crematorium, and Uniting Church, and your Barrier Reef Motel. All the signage, the caravan park, the way into town. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Please show your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.